All right, so peace and blessings, y'all. Jaguar here, coming forward with another video. Today's topic is about I have to make my own lesson plan for my inner child. Um, a wise parent will look at the child's natural inclinations and natural joys, and it will create a lifestyle, an environment, a lesson plan around that child's natural spark. So, for myself, as my own parent to my inner child, I have to create a lesson plan for myself in my days so that my days can be productive and I can be constantly learning. That means I have to look at the things that I'm interested in farming, building, drumming, and I have to put together a type of research or a type of intentional structure so that I can continue to learn about those things and continue to express and make my gifts more powerful, right? So I have to put together my own lesson plan. So that looks like I have to actually look up the YouTube videos to watch and write down the notes afterwards and stuff like that. I have to be a good student for myself and for my own Earth School assignment, right? Because we're all here at Earth School on assignment, right? Um, so yeah, that's the message. I am my own teacher. I am my own pacemaker. I am my own curriculum setter. I was homeschooled growing up, so we had what was it, like sunlight was a curriculum, and then I went to a tutorial where I was going to a class with some other homeschoolers on Mondays and Wednesdays, and then I had a curriculum there that was like classical education. But after that, I didn't really. After I was done with that, and I came back to like regular homeschool, just being at my house. I was kind of just, oh God, I was kind of just teaching myself as my mom had my other siblings to teach. And I did not do anything the first year that I came back. I had no accountability. I had no lesson plan. It was just a book like that I was studying, like algebra or history, whatever, and to finish it on my own time. I didn't have the self discipline and the self motivation to do that on my own for myself. So now that's been my biggest challenge of being self-motivated, doing things for myself, even though no one's going to hold me accountable to it or no one's watching, just doing things for myself. You know what I'm saying? But I like to use social media to help me stay accountable and be self-motivated because y'all are watching. And I know that everyone's watching, the spirits and everyone, but it's different when y'all are watching. You know what I'm saying? So yeah. But yeah, that's the intention for me personally right now is like really to make my own curriculum, make my own how do you say lesson plan for the things I'm interested in so I can continue to expound on my gifts and just become a wiser, smarter person. And that will also help me to have some direction because I feel very directionless in life right now. Like I have no relationship. A lot of times when I would be in relationships, I would just kind of like tether to what the person was doing. And my life would just be about like helping that person and like tagging along with that person and assisting that person in their life path. I just was kind of just like floating by the wind. I never really had like a real strong, oh, I'm doing this in my life. I'm just like, yeah, whatever. So now I'm in that place now where I'm just like, hey, whatever. But I'm starting to make those goals and starting to make those like intentional, directional things so I can have some type of direction for my life because it's challenging out here for me, even wanting to continue to exist in this existence. You know, a good sister of mine had a dream. She said that she saw herself as she was in a relationship and she said, hey, I love you and all to the guy. However, I want to be a void. And a void in the dream was a bunch of galaxies swirling around in unison, just swirling through the infinite cosmos of all that is, just a galaxy, a universe. And that's how I feel a lot of times too. I'm like, this human existence is cool, but sometimes I kind of just want to be a void, just like be floating through existence. You know what I'm saying? However, I chose to come here, and I'm grateful I'm here. I know I was waiting in a queue to come here. There's many other beings who want to come here to this planet as well. So I'm grateful that I'm here. So, for me, having some type of intention and some type of structure helps, and that's why for me, like having relationships, platonic and romantic, are so important because they help me to remember, like to love myself and to have that type of like strive and willpower to make my own life path and my own life purpose and work. And also too, just to have someone else to like share life with, bro. I'm telling you. But anyway, I know that I have to first be full of myself before I get into a romantic relationship. So I'm not looking for my partner to complete me, and I'm already complete as is. You know what I'm saying? I'm already the whole type. You know what I'm saying? So, but yeah, that's the mission. That's the vision for right now. Is cultivate that for myself. Cultivate that will in that type of like goals, because I don't really have too many goals. I have some goals right now, but really, for real, I just pay my little bit of bills that I have, and as long as I have money for that, I'm good. But I'm looking at now, I was thinking today I have to make a list of whys. I was thinking, I was like, if I had a child, then I would have a strong why, you know, because I want the child to be okay. I want the child to be secure. I want the mother to be all right as well. So I have a why. But right now, I don't really have a strong why. Like I don't. I say I don't care, even though I do care. But you know what I mean. So having a why of like, why do I need money? Why, even for the things I want to do, just writing them down and getting a list. I'm like, yeah, I want to travel the world. I want to do all these things, but I got to write it down and make it like a tangible why. Like, why do you want to do these things? Because that'll actually give me the motivation to get money. Because if not, I do not care about getting no money. I promise you. However, when I have a why to get money, like right now, I got to pay my car insurance. I need money for that. Or, you know what I'm saying? I want to get my other phone fixed. I need money for that. I want to get my drum fixed. I need money for that. I want to buy some land. I need money for that. So these are all whys that when I have a strong whys, it allows me to like have stronger motivation. You know what I'm saying? And all that comes from having a strong curriculum for myself so that I can, you know, because I was never the kid that wanted to get A's. I never cared about that. I never cared about being on time. I never cared about doing anything right. If it didn't make sense to me morally, to me personally, I did not care about it. You know what I'm saying? So I just, in my heart and in my spirit, when I say I don't care, what really I mean is not many things bother me. I'm unbothered. You know, I'm very simple man. Very simple. I have things that I like and things I'm interested in, but I'm not swayed or bothered by many things. I'm annoyed by things, but I'm not bothered. You know what I'm saying? So I'll start saying that instead of saying I don't care, even though in reality, I don't. All right, but yeah. So I'm gonna get on with what I gotta get on today. I'm actually about to go back to the river right now and talk to the deer skull. I found a deer skull about a year ago. This time of year, it was a buck, like an 8-point buck. And I had a dream last night that I almost got ran over by a big buck. The buck was charging at me up the side of the riverbank. Actually, almost kind of like exactly where I have the deer skull. It's kind of like exactly where I was standing when the buck charged up at me. And it charged up at me, and I thought I could put my foot out. I thought I could put my heel out to stop it. And as it was coming closer, I was like, oh my God, I cannot stop this thing. And I dived out the way at the last second. And my brother, who was down in the riverbed, almost got trampled, but he just kind of got bruised. So I'm gonna go talk to this. Elder real quick, this buck, and see what he has to say to me. So yeah, love y'all. Peace.